Welcome to AyeSports. It's Friday the 3rd of February. I'm Andy Jackson.
And I'm Stephen Wright.
Coming up as deadline day passes, we will have a comprehensive roundup of all the transfers.
I'll be catching up with all your university sports.
Plus we'll have our sporting previews and reviews. But first, this Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, a massive sporting fixture in American sport. But in England it's not widely acknowledged. But could that ever change? Alex Jones reports.
Hello, you join us here on a freezing Tuesday evening watching the Sunderland Spartans at their weekly training session. Now, American football has had its critics from English audiences saying it's not fast enough, not dynamic enough, and it's too stop-start. We talked to Alan Whitehead, the captain of the team, about his views on the game and why it's so great.
Oh, I just love, I kind of love the raw passion of the game. Just when you watch the NFL on the Sundays, you just see how passionate these guys are, and it's such an explosive game. It's fantastic, really. See all these big plays and everything. Yeah, it's really the best decision I ever made, changing to American football.
How are you doing in the league, by the way?
We're mid-table. We lost on Sunday in double overtime. So when it's basically like double extra time in football, like golden goal kind of thing. So the match went on for, I don't know, 4 hours, something like that, so we're all a bit heartbroken after that, to be honest. It was 28-20 to them. We played the West of Scotland, but we've won 2, lost 3, so we're about mid-table.
Huge in America. What do you think the chances are of it becoming big in England?
To be honest, I love the international series. It's fantastic for the sport because it brings over the glamour of the NFL and everything, but I can never personally see there ever being, I don't know, a franchise or a team based over here. I think the distance would be kind of too far for the travel, for the players and everything. And I think the sport needs to grow quite a lot more before we can even talk about anything like that.
Alan Whitehead there, unsure whether the game can be successful over here. We spoke to the people of Sunderland and asked them their opinion on the sport and whether it will be able to take off over here.
I think other sports are too big, like football and rugby take over the population. I can't imagine that's been very successful, if I'm honest. Like, it's big in America, but not here.
I think rugby's a much better sport to play in the UK. Yeah. I feel that it's just more of a rugged sport, and I think to be honest, NFL's a bit too much of a too much preparation, things like that. Do you know what I mean?
At the moment, I can't see it being bigger than that for quite a few years. Yeah, anyway. Right. But maybe like in 10, I don't know, 10, 20 years, something like that.
No, I think it's just too slow paced for the English game, really, and I don't think you'll ever make it. It's American for a reason, because you know all the food and adverts over there. I don't think they could really make it over here. It's just not exciting enough, really.
So there you have it, differing opinions between Alan Whitehead and the people of Sunderland on the sport that has captured the imagination of the American audience. From a freezing cold Race Carter Sports Centre in Sunderland, I'm Alex Jones for AyeSports.
Cheers, Alex. If you want to get in contact about this and anything else we discuss on today's show, tweet us at AyeSports and like us on Facebook and leave your comments there. In sporting news, in the last few hours we learned John Terry is to be stripped of the England captaincy. Mickey Welch has more for us.
Thanks a lot, Andy. Well, this dates back to October last year. It's alleged that during the QPR-Chelsea game, John Terry racially abused Anton Ferdinand. Now, you may remember the incident wasn't seen until afterwards when footage of Terry appeared online. The CPS then took up the case, and this week they confirmed that Terry will actually stand trial. Now, the interesting thing about the trial is it's not due to take place until after the Euro Championships, or, as they've now done, strip Terry of his captaincy and potentially leave him out of the England squad. Whether or not this will happen is something we'll have to keep on top of, and you'll get all the updates on AyeSports.com. Back to you, lads.
And now, 74 people have been killed and hundreds more injured following clashes between rival football fans during a match in Egypt. 3 days of mourning have been declared in Egypt following the game between Al Ahly and Al Masry.
Now Ryan Carter-Kane will race for the HRT Formula 1 team for 2012. It means all 24 seats have been filled for next season.
England cricketer Chris Tremlett may undergo surgery to cure his back problem. The 30-year-old flew home before the second test defeat to Pakistan.
England's rugby union interim coach Stuart Lancaster has handed debuts to Phil Dowson, Owen Farrell and Brad Barrett ahead of the opening Six Nations clash against Scotland. In addition, there are 5 uncapped players amongst the replacements.
Former Sunderland striker Djibril Cissé has joined QPR on transfer deadline day. But what else happened with our North East teams? Ash Bevan has a comprehensive roundup for you now.
Thank you, Andy. Now, Sunderland were the busiest of our North East sides on transfer deadline day, securing 2 loan signings. First to walk through the door was Wayne Bridge, who moves from Manchester City to the Stadium of Light. The experienced fullback will stay until the end of the season and is expected to challenge Kieran Richardson for a first-team action. Sunderland's other major signing was that of Greek defender Kyriakos. The former Liverpool man also joins till the end of the season from German side Wolfsburg. Martin O'Neill is quoted saying he offers a real physical presence coupled with a wealth of experience which will be an undoubted benefit to us in the coming months. Now, Newcastle United had a quiet deadline day, seeing only one departure and no new additions to the squad. Despite being in the market for a new centre-half, Alan Pardew reportedly failed with a bid for Watford defender Adriana Mariappa. The only departure was fullback James Tavernier, who joins MK Dons on loan till the end of the season. Newcastle forward Leon Best was subject to a late loan bid from Celtic, who hoped to secure his services before the transfer window shut. Middlesbrough, another club who had a quiet deadline day, where they reportedly spent most of the day fending off Premier League interest in utility man Rhys Williams. Bolton were believed to have made a bid of $6 million, however manager Tony Mowbray denies any knowledge of the club's interest. And the Darlington FC have made 2 new signings on deadline day. Liam Bagnall was signed on a month loan from Sunderland and midfielder Clark Celtic on a non-contract basis.
Cheers, Ash. Steve, what did you make of transfer deadline day?
I think it was disappointing, really a bit boring for the North East team, especially Middlesbrough's, your Sunderland's and your Newcastle's. However, I would say that we're all pretty happy with the squads we have got in the second half of the season.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Cheers, Steve. Now it's time for a University Sport Roundup. This week's featured game is volleyball.
It was a tough day for Sunderland's ladies in volleyball, as they were sent crashing out of the Bucks Cup courtesy of York University. Sunderland started the game very brightly with some fine build-up play and a great team effort. They took the lead after a fine spike, which was followed up by an error from the York team. Unfortunately, they couldn't keep it up against a York side that was situated in the league above them, coming off second best in this fantastic rally despite several diving digs which kept the point alive for over a minute. The opposition's quality shone through as Sunderland were beaten 3-love, although the scoreline didn't reflect the quality performance shown by the Predators. Captain Ashley Hodgkiss had this to say after the match.
We are disappointed, we're out the cup, so it's a big disappointment, but playing a team in a higher league, you kind of expect you're going to have a tough match. We've not played anyone that difficult yet, so yeah, it was good fun. We've got a couple of games next week, so obviously none of them are going to be that difficult, but it should, I think that's the best we've ever played as a team, so it's a big bonus, and hopefully when we get over the loss we will take like some positives from it and really use it to build on our teamwork.
Now for other university sports news. In hockey, Sunderland's men fought back from a 2-point deficit to equalise 2-2 against high-flying Sheffield Hallam. Captain Callum Richardson highlighted this as their performance of the season. In golf, Sunderland had to postpone their cup match against Northumbria due to a lack of players. Their next match will be this coming Wednesday against Northumbria's second team, and we'll be hoping for more people to attend. Anyone interested in playing can go to Sunderland Driving Range Monday at 6. That's your university sport.
Thanks, Steve. Now it's time for your sporting preview. Sunderland will look to continue their good form away to Stoke City on Saturday. The Black Cats beat Norwich on Wednesday to go 8th in the table. New signings Sotiros Kyriakos and Wayne Bridge could be in line to make their full debuts.
Following a win away to Blackburn, Newcastle welcome Aston Villa to St James's Park on Sunday. If results go their way, the Magpies could go level with Chelsea in 4th place in the league. Also, Denver Bar new signing Pape Cisse are expected to play some part following their triumphant return from the African Cup of Nations.
Middlesbrough will be looking to consolidate their place in the playoffs with a win at Crystal Palace tomorrow. Borough will be looking for an upset later in the week as they replay their game against Sunderland at the Riverside on Wednesday.
It promises to be an interesting weekend for Hartlepool as they travel to Gig Lane to play Bury, whilst in the conference Downton travel to Mansfield. Gateshead are also in action in the FA Trophy against Alfreton Town.
That is all for this week. Thank you for watching, and remember to check out exclusive content available online at AyeSports.com. Take care and we'll see you next week.